Welcome, guys. Guess what time it is? It's lunchtime, and it is also day number 5 of our egg week dishes for lunch. So today I am making a sweet potato hash, and I'm going to top it with eggs and finish it off in the oven. I'm going to start it on the stove. These are my sweet potatoes that I roasted up before I went out of town, and I put smoked paprika on there, and that was it for that seasoning for those sweet potatoes. So really they're done already. I just want to incorporate them into a dish. I also have some frozen peas there. It's about a half a cup maybe of sweet potato, quarter cup of some frozen peas. I have my feta cheese, a heaping tablespoon, chopped cilantro, a tablespoon, and maybe 2 tablespoons of chopped onion. I'm going to use some salt, and I'm also going to cook the onions and start the dish on the stove with some coconut oil, about a tablespoon of it. Not even, actually. All right, I don't quite have a tablespoon of coconut oil on there. I'm going to go ahead and get this started, getting it melted. There we go. While that melts, I also have my oven preheating to 375 where I'm going to finish it off in the oven just to cook my eggs on top of my hash today and finish my dish in there. And then I'll add on my feta cheese to the top of the dish once it's complete. In my cast iron skillet, I'm going to add my onions and cook those down just a little bit before I add my peas. And I'll wait till I add my peas to add in a little bit of salt. I don't need much. I have my sweet potatoes already seasoned, and I might add a little seasoning to the top of my eggs that I crack over my dish when it's finished up here. Guys, this is not a recipe. If you're looking for that, you're in the wrong channel. I like to use the ingredients that I have on hand and make something delicious and nutritious and something not stressful in the kitchen. If you're the type of person that needs recipes to go by, this is the wrong channel. This is all about just winging it, having fun, doing whatever you feel the urge to do, and being creative in the kitchen, thinking of things that you can make with the ingredients that you have on hand. Don't be afraid to try something different. No better time than the present to get started. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add in my frozen peas into the mix. There we go. And I'm going to just give it a light dusting of some of my salt. There we go. Like I said, my sweet potatoes, I took them out of the freezer last night, so they're not frozen. And they're already really cooked already, so all I have to do is add them in the last minute. And this is just going to be enough time to do this while my oven's preheating to complete the dish in there with my eggs on it. Give that a couple minutes. I'm going to add some of my chopped cilantro to this, but I'm going to save a lot of it for the topping when it comes out of the oven. You can use whatever you have. Just remember, make it healthy, natural, clean ingredients. Just a couple more minutes, and I'm going to add in those potatoes, give them a good mix. And then I'm going to make a spot for my eggs somewhere and put it in the oven and finish it off. Alright, and then my potatoes. You can chop your potatoes a lot smaller. I happen to have already had these cut up, so I'm not really worried about the size on this dish. But for a real hash, yes, your potatoes are going to be smaller. Perfect. Already smelling so good. So, again, star of the show is my eggs. I'm going to make a little spot, crack my eggs in there. Might give it a little spray just so that it doesn't stick. Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to spray some of my avocado oil in those little spots where my eggs are going to go. I'm going to crack some eggs in there. Alright, I'm going to give it another little pinch of salt on top of my eggs and some pepper. Maybe a little bit of smoked paprika on top, just to give it a little bit of smokiness. And that stuff is always good on everything. Alright, guess what, guys? I'm going to put this in the oven and finish it off. And I'll be back in a minute. I have my oven at 375. Let it work its magic. Smells good. Let's check in here and see what's going on. I think we're almost there. Let me wiggle it just a little bit. I think maybe a minute longer, guys. It's been in there 5 minutes. Oh yeah, it's looking good. It's time to plate this dish. Alright, I have the remaining amount of my chopped cilantro. Throw it on the top of there. Ooh, that looks nice. I know it's going to taste delicious. I'm going to crumble on top my feta cheese. Just enough to bring a little extra flavor and saltiness to the dish. We don't need to drench our food in sauces and cheeses and gravies, guys. That stuff's just so bad for us. A little bit, not much, all right? I have a little bit left of my smoked paprika. I'm just going to shake on there with my finger, see if I can get the rest of this out of this dish. All right. And there it is, guys. There's our sweet potato hash with peas, onions, and of course, star of the show, the eggs. All right, let's put this in a plate. Remember, cooking healthy doesn't have to be stressful. It's super simple, and you don't have to eat boring foods to be healthy, guys. Super flavorful dishes, simple, quick makes in the kitchen. And if you don't have time to make this during the day, then make it the night before. Take it with you to work. Super easy, delicious, and nutritious. Let me break one of those eggs open and just get the full effect. Where are you, eggs? There we go. Yum. Guys, remember to subscribe, like, and share my videos. And make good, healthy choices. And I will see you next time for another healthy dish. Bye. I just decided to add a little extra something to the side of my dish. This is a clean, healthy salsa. All natural ingredients, no additives, and it adds a nice amount of heat, which is just what I was wanting. All right. Make good choices. See you next time.